Previously on Lost Empire. So you guys made your way through the cave, you got past the thick-ass chasm, killed some sturges, solved a puzzle, and now you find yourself at a crossroads. That's pretty much it. Which way do you want to go?
Oh, so it's like left or right.
Yeah. One side shows a little bit of an incline, and that would be this side, and one side shows a little bit of a decline, and that would be this side. It's not super visible on the height map right now, but that's just because I didn't want it to be like neon red.
The roads are
I
crossing.
see.
The lazy bitch in me says go in the decline, but that's not who my character is.
Wait, can I speak like in character at this point, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, speak in character whenever you damn well please.
Cool beans. I say we split up. A few of us can take the incline, and a few of us can take the decline.
I say that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, no, that's fucking terrible. What if there's something that could kill one of us or all of us? And
I love
the
that
other group
idea.
doesn't know.
I love the idea, but I think it would be best to stay together. But good idea.
Thank you, Serena. Then I don't really care which one we go to, but I'm more in favor of the incline.
Can you recap what we see from where we are? Because I don't remember.
Okay, so from where you are, you can see from where you are, you can see on the decline side, there's sort of like a shimmery, sort of just very faint glow coming from that direction, and on this side, on the incline side, there's just a very faint, like you can see, like also shimmering, but it's a little bit sharper. It's like more like a reflection, just like as if the walls are reflective.
Well, I particularly do not care about shiny things. I'm just gonna go towards like the natural light. Is that what you said?
Natural light's kind of a strong word. It's sort of just like a faint, like glowy, kind of bluish, purpley-ish glow.
Yeah,
and then on this side, it's like a reflection of the same glow.
I'm gonna go towards that. I want to go towards that.
Okay. You guys already. How big was the hole you busted in this thick-ass wood wall right here? Do you remember?
Not sure. I don't remember. No.
Because you can use the books to get through it in theory, but you could also just bust it open bigger, since you did turn the quill into a massive axe last time.
Yeah.
And
we
like
busted through some of it.
mad swings at this thing.
Didn't we saw at it?
Did we saw at it? I don't know. I don't remember.
I wish I
I'll just say you can get through it. Don't even worry about it. I have the list of all the things you guys made with the thing, like with the quill, but with the quill you made water drill, ladybug, fire axe, warhammer, and club. Okay. So I'll just say you busted through the wall enough to be able to fit through it.
Yeah.
Without having to turn yourself into something.
Swag.
Oh yeah, Tal, you weren't here for this, but we have two books here. This one turns, when you write something in the book, it turns the quill that you wrote it with into something for some amount of time, like in seconds, and then this book turns the writer into something for a few seconds. But you can't write the same word twice.
If I write lucky in the other book, would it just raise my luck?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. Nobody's tried it yet.
I don't think it would, because I don't...
For about like 3 seconds maybe, if even.
Even if you could, I don't think it'd be long enough to like do anything.
Can
we
try?
We've deciphered no pattern for how long it lasts. It's like
here.
from 8 seconds.
Also, if you do something wrong, you take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful. Okay.
Probably not the best idea. Anyway, I say we go towards the blue light glowy thing.
I am in agreement.
Just what? The incline or the decline?
Which one would that be? I don't...
Decline is glowy, incline is reflective.
Yeah, the decline.
Decline it is. Let's head out.
Hamster.
Can I do perception now?
Who has the highest passive perception?
I was gonna do perception check.
Oh, perception check. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll.
Boop. Oh, I got a 10.
My perception check, my passive perception is 13.
Yeah, my
Okay,
passive
so you guys both
12.
notice that something feels a little bit wrong in here, but you can't really place what it is. There's no like overt like enemies or anything, but just something is putting you on edge.
I've got a bad feeling
What
about
is our
this.
what is our passive perception?
It's on your sheet.
It's
I
your
know, but I have it at 2, which I don't think
Oh,
is
okay.
right.
Yeah, that's
No.
it's your
it's-
wisdom modifier, and then if you're proficient in perception, is plus your proficiency.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom plus perception plus proficiency.
If you're proficient.
It's 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency if you're proficient in perception.
Oh, okay. So then I only have like a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys notice something feels off, and then in the center here, this like little pile of rocks is like they're large stones and they're very obviously out of place. The walls and the floor themselves are kind of like mirrory, like really highly polished rocks. So much so that you can see your reflection in them very distinctly. But these rocks here at this, like at the top of sort of the incline, are they're not a mirror finish, and they're very large and very out of place. The stone itself isn't even the same type of stone.
So they were placed here?
Well, sure.
Word.
Can I roll for investigation?
Yeah.
Hog.
Can I look up just in case?
Yeah. On the ceiling, you don't see anything of particular notice. There's just the stalactites, and some stalagmites on the floor as well. But other than that, there's nothing
it.
like watching
it,
you. No
too.
creatures or anything up there. Just drip, drip, dripping.
Thank fucking God.
More sturges.
No!
I would die. I'm at 5 health.
Oh,
I forgot about Spiffy. Okay, Spiffy is back.
ooh.
I can't. How am I supposed to... I have 1 healing spell slot left. Do you want me to save it?
Yeah, just save it.
Okay.
Magic
We're
one.
supposed to figure out like the deal with the stones, right? And why
I got an
they're
18, by the way.
not
Oh,
reflective.
you got an 18 on your investigation? Sorry,
Yeah.
Tal. Yeah, we're working on that right now. So, in the center of the largest, flattest stone, you see a circle of metal. It's very similar to your own emblem, but it's a bit larger. It's about the size of like... Oh, what's the same size as this? Like a pomelo. It's like the size of a pomelo, but it's like a disc.
Okay.
And it has the
It's a
same
frisbee
emblem on it,
size.
or not exactly the same, but very similar. Like the imagery is the same, but with like rays radiating out, just like a stylized version of basically of your emblem. And it doesn't have any negative space. It's just embossed on there, and the plate itself is brass, and it's broken into a few different pieces, but they're sort of in the same orientation as they would have been when they broke, so it's not like scattered everywhere.
Do we have to
Oh,
repair
okay.
this?
I'm gonna
If you
walk up.
want, you can
I'm gonna-
try.
Walk up to it and then try and see if I can put it together.
Okay, yeah, the pieces, they fit together. Like, there wasn't a whole bunch lost when they broke, but nothing really happens when you put them together. You can see
Does
that there's
anybody
a
have
divot.
mending?
I have
Oh, you have mending?
Tinker's tools. Maybe
Okay,
I could
well-
do something.
When you mend them, it's still just a, like, bronze plate. It's not, like, nothing specific happens. You do see, though, that there's, like, a divot in the stone that seems like the same size as the disc.
Oh, so is it like right next to it?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, on the top of the big flat stone.
Oh, could I like scooch it into it?
Yeah. It settles nicely in the hole. There's sort of like a spot, like a divot on the side of the circle where it would fit into, if that makes any sense, where you can get your fingers under it and take it out again, but nothing happens.
Maybe it's like a
Interesting.
key. Like if you pressed your own emblem into it, it would activate.
Oh, Elmori's emblem is a lot smaller.
Very tiny.
Who has the highest passive perception?
I do, I think.
I'm
Okay.
at 12.
I'm at 13.
I see. All right, so what do you guys want to do now?
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like we
Does this
can't
look
do
like
much
a?
here.
Does this look like a tomb or like a sarcophagus?
Well, it looks like it might have been at some point, but all the stones are in disarray now. They're nothing stacked on top of each other very much.
Interesting.
Henry, do you sense any of that, like, I don't know, like that stuff, the swoosh, the sparkle, the magic stuff? Anything?
Can I do an Arcana then?
Yes. Nothing. I'm just gonna go out
Oh, I
and
got
say
a
this.
dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, nothing about this is familiar to you from an Arcana standpoint, but
I shrug.
you can make a history check.
Word?
Oh, I'm good at that too. I got a 19.
By the way, Gwen, do you mention that this could have been do you mention this could have been like a burial ground?
No.
Okay,
I don't mention
because
it.
that would make Dayheart extremely uncomfortable if it was.
Okay, so you, with your 19,
My saucy little 19.
you recognize this, like, stone structure as being, or having once have been, like, a dolmen or a megalith of some sort, which, not to be confused with a monolith, is basically like a collection of stones. Like, I'll send an example of a dolmen. It won't be.
Can I?
You do know it once was probably a dolmen or a megalith, but
Can I get the vibes on with my Arcana check on my own thing? Is it like drawing to this thing or no?
no. There's like
Oh.
sort of a faint energy coming off of this, like, once dolmen, but not anymore.
Okay.
I mean, not super strong, I should say.
Well, if anybody else has any ideas, then go for it. But
I have no idea.
I'm thoroughly stumped.
all right. I guess
Wait.
we can go
Maybe
back the other
it's-
way.
Wait, how
It's a-
big was the divot?
The same size
divot?
of the.
Yeah.
Same size as the disc, yeah.
Did you put it in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything. That sucks.
Yeah. Can I try rotating it?
Yeah.
Flip it.
Rotate.
Nothing
like a
happens.
USB charger. Try it again. Let's do the other way back.
No.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Oof. Wait, maybe it's like a bonfire that hasn't been lit. Maybe if we imbued it with magic, it would activate.
Magic missile. No, I'm not gonna do that.
That's
Fireball.
actually not a bad idea.
Maybe try one of those minor spells.
Okay. Well, I already used mending on it, but I can try again.
Yeah, could you just focus your magical energy into it?
Yeah, could I use like light or something like that to focus magic energy?
Can you have light on multiple things at once? Because right now you have it on your shield.
No, but that it would make a light at the moment on the thing,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I wouldn't need it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You do that?
Yeah.
So suddenly the disc, not the dolmen, but the disc itself just sort of like hums to life. Like, you sense magical energy coming off of it, but not super strong. But
Mhm.
like the disc itself, definitely there's something going on there.
Swag.
Are you gonna keep that?
Interesting.
Pickle frisbee.
How heavy is it?
Metal frisbee, you throw it at someone, it hits them in the head and they die.
Oh gosh.
They are die.
Dayheart, pick up the frisbee. We're going.
Alright. And I pick it up. It's in my inventory now.
Nice. All right.
Maybe
What's the moves?
Dayheart were to chuck it at someone.
Word. I guess we just go the other way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
Well,
As
yeah,
soon
but
as you guys leave the sort of mirrored chamber, the feeling of uneasiness just like goes away, pretty much.
Oh, word.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I suddenly feel a little better. Not a
I'm
lot,
gonna-
but it helps.
Can I take a note and like write down what the big disc looks like and stuff?
Yeah, you can draw it into your journal or
What the
whatever.
fuck is
Yeah.
this?
Okay. So this is a bit interesting. I just realized I uploaded the wrong version of this map, which
Oop.
doesn't really make any difference whatsoever because you can still see all of this. Just the river between the circles is not there. But
Yeah.
okay. So in this chamber is these circular pools of water, and they're glowing, which is really interesting. Just like faintly. The pools themselves glow faintly with a shifting sort of like purpley blue, and it bathes the rest of the cavern in a dim light. Reflected onto the surface of the pools, especially the centermost pool there, you can see thousands of tiny pinpricks of light, which, if you weren't paying attention, might have been mistaken for stars, although obviously you're in a cave and it's not stars. But reflected, there is a reflection off the ceiling where you can see like a bunch of little pinpricks of light. In the very centermost circle in the center of the chamber, within that sort of like perfectly circular microcosm of the night galaxy, spins a circular patch of stone. And that's all. It's sort of spinning around and floating, not at all unlike an ice disk would. It drifts towards the center of the pool and then slowly back out and swirls along its periphery, just gentle and leisurely.
Does this look like bioluminescence?
Yeah, can I make like a nature check in it?
Yeah. Sure.
It's a great idea.
1d20 plus nature plus proficiency.
Dirty 20 or natural 20, I guess.
Well, if you have proficiency in nature, then you add your proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tal, was that a nat 20?
No, I didn't roll it yet.
Then
Oh.
roll it.
What do you have in it? What's your plus in nature?
Oh my god!
Nice.
I-
Okay.
Just rolled a nat 20!
Word?
Okay, yeah. So
Alright.
you recognize the little like pinpricks of light on the ceiling as being glow worms.
Oh,
They're
worm?
actually well, have you ever heard of glow worms?
Yeah.
Yeah, glowworms
Yeah.
are cool.
They're
Oh,
little glow worms
worm?
on the ceiling, and they're just hanging out and doing their little glow wormy business. And as far as the water itself, you don't recognize this phenomenon at all. You know that like there's krill in the ocean that are bioluminescent, but they only really do that when they're agitated, and this water seems relatively still.
I'm gonna touch it.
You're gonna touch it?
I'm gonna touch it.
You're gonna touch it?
Dayheart's gonna fucking put her hand
Touch it?
in the water.
Okay, one sec. I wasn't prepared for this. Let me just...
Oh, word!
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I have to find... When I told you to remember stuff earlier, Parker, what did I say for Dayheart?
Was it the one
Oh,
where you're, like,
changeling.
yeah, changeling.
Thank you.
What?
On God, just like that.
Sorry,
my
this is taking
God.
so long.
Oh God.
This is like building anticipation. I'm hyped.
Very ominous.
Okay, so when you touch this water, right?
Yeah.
You trying to think of the best way to describe this. You in front of your vision, just strings, just a whole bunch of strings. Nobody else can see them, just you. And it's like they're red, kind of, but if you look closer at them, it's actually that like some of them are red and some of them are like steely gray or silver, and that is because the strings themselves are made of like molten metal, basically.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of them coming from you, and there's a bunch of them coming from everyone in this room, and there's a bunch of them coming from the pool, and they're all tangled up together and woven together and stuff. And you now have access to your warlock spell list.
God! Oh my God!
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
God!
Yo!
No! Okay. Dayheart is visibly distressed by this. Like, she doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. And you see, so a bunch of the strings that are coming out of you are like obviously connecting to this pool of water.
Yeah.
A lot of them are connecting from the pool of water to Elmori and to Elmori's emblem.
Yeah.
A lot of them are connecting to Xiti. Less of them are connecting to Gustave and Serena, which is interesting. And there is a reason for that, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, so as soon as it started, it's over. You don't see the strings anymore. You blink, your vision's a little bit blurry, but that's just because you're probably freaked the hell out.
Yeah.
But
She kind of like backs up, like she probably leaned over to like being able to touch this, and she probably backed up into the wall, like what the fuck.
Dayheart, are you okay? You seem startled. What
I-
happened when you touched the water?
Nothing. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I take a vial and then I scoop up some water with it.
yeah, sure. Do you touch the water when you
Yeah.
scoop it up? Okay. You just leveled up, so enjoy that. Your emblem starts to glow faintly when you're touching the water, but it stops as soon as you stop touching the water.
Oh. I'm gonna take the emblem and dip it in the water then.
It glows very bright when it's in the water, but it doesn't actually, like, the magical signature on it doesn't change necessarily, and, you don't feel anything specific.
Interesting.
But you do feel like a strong connection to something. You're not quite sure what.
Oh, that's
What's your
temp.
experience like with connecting to Mystra? Like, you probably aren't powerful enough to have communed with her directly, but it feels kind of like the connection you have to Mystra.
Do my tats glow?
A little, yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me, Gustave. May I borrow a cup from you for a moment?
Of course.
I
I'll
wrap
give
up
you a-
my
a
hand
cup.
cloth, like so the water does not. Well, I wrap up my hand and like I wrap up my hand so my hand doesn't really touch the water, and I grab like a cup of it, and I am like, cheers to the chaos of this interesting party, and I drink the water.
Oh my god.
This
Okay.
bitch.
If this were real life, that would have been so dumb. No. Okay. You feel something. I'm trying to think. Something's like that feeling that you had when you first embarked on this journey, like there's something tugging at your memory, but you can't quite place what it is. That comes back full force. It's incredibly powerful. You get this splitting headache, and boom, you're out. You've passed TF out.
Can I eat them?
What?
No, like I'm just saying like what I would go through is like my eyes shoot up like widen like, and I clutch my head, and then I'm just like I'm like in rigor mortis, and then I just
Yeah, Liam, what did you say?
I catch them.
Yeah.
I just look up at everyone. Okay, no one else is touching the fucking water. What the hell?
Xiti, you wake up, but it's like slow, and you still have a pretty bad headache.
I just plop down and start taking notes in my journal.
Nice.
Can I
Yeah.
like snatch my cup back?
Am I the only one that hasn't lost my mind? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. I would have
So I
never
wanna know if these
drank
worms are
cave
edible.
water.
I recommend if you touch the
Glowworms?
water.
I actually don't know. Are glowworms edible?
I don't see why not.
Big one?
Yeah, I think that they are edible.
What?
Alright,
What, one?
can I try one?
Sure.
Alright,
It's
I eat a
slimy.
glowworm. Oh,
It's
nice.
slimy. That doesn't taste good.
Oh, alright. I eat no more glowworms.
I recommend if you touch the water.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
wash
I
the
would
glowworm
too.
off my hand.
This hurts.
Don't drink the water. Touch the water.
Don't fucking drink it.
Yeah, I touch it to wash the glowworm off my hands.
You wash the glowworm off your hands. You feel. Gustave, you feel that feeling that you feel when you are really proud of like something that you've cooked. Except there's something more to it. Like, you feel that feeling is part of something bigger, but you just don't know what it is. And I'm gonna DM you something, and but it's not something that you would know right away. But
On God, just like that.
yeah. While I'm doing that, is there anything else anybody wants to do with this giant floaty
Still
pool?
touch the water at this point, or is it like, what is it done?
I mean, at this
You
point,
could-
Serena is the only person who hasn't fucking touched it.
What was the reaction when he touched it?
Shed a small tear.
Fine, we're all touching the fucking water because I'm touching the fucking water. Okay, fine. We're all lost our fucking minds. And I'll just like put a little pinky finger in it.
Dip a little pinky finger in it? Okay, so how I described Gustave, like the feeling when he cooks something that he's really proud of, or like when he's in the groove, that's kind of how you feel. It's very similar. It's like Serena feels like the feeling of like when you're doing something that you're proud of, like when you have made legislature. That sounds really stupid, but like when you when you're successful in court, or when you can communicate things well, or when you know that your people are doing well, like it's that feeling, but stronger, and it feels like it's part of something bigger. You just don't know what it is.
Gotcha. No, that makes perfect sense.
And then I also have something to DM you.
Is there any way you can touch it, or I don't know if you heard, but is there any way you can still touch it, or is it just like one thing?
I think you touched
You
it.
could still touch it, sure.
So Xiti is just gonna be like, you know what? I am not gonna go into this with sunk cost, and I just kind of like put my hand in it.
Yeah. So that feeling that I talked about earlier, like something is just beneath your consciousness, and you can't place what it is. That feeling comes back yet again, and it's just super frustrating. But you can feel that there's something important about it. You just don't know what it is, and no matter how far you try and chase that train of thought, nothing happens.
Oh, great! It just made things even worse.
I'm not sure what you expected, Starbelly.
Yeah, you drank it.
Okay, first off, Starbelly, that's honestly a little impressive considering. But second, you guys all look like, even though you got rocked to your core, you at least had something. I just got like emotional whiplash.
Again, I'm not sure what you expected.
I don't know. At least something more positive.
All right, let's get out of here. I'm tired of being in this cave.
One moment. Can I have the metal emblem?
Right here. And I hand it to Elmori.
Thank you. As I reach up your humongous hands.
You could probably fit Elmer's entire head in one hand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay.
Squeeze it like a grape.
You know the weird circle thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I put it in there?
Yeah. So this circle right here just sort of like, oh, I'm not on select this one. It sort of like drifts around, which is weird because it is a stone circle, but somehow it's floating on this water, which I mean, obviously the water is very magical, so it's not too surprising. But
Yeah.
It sort of floats around and like drifts, sort of like, it swirls and it drifts and it spirals around, and all that. So yeah, when it comes close to you, of course, you can put the emblem on there. There's no like notch or divot or anything on there that seems like it's meant for the emblem. And when you place it in the circle, nothing specific happens. It just continues its sort of lazy pattern floating around.
It said DVD idol logo bouncing around on my TV.
There's no corners for it to go into.
Okay, when it comes back around, I'm gonna pick it up. And then can I take out my vial and then drop a drop of water on it?
A drop of the water from the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that, but nothing really happens.
Maybe we should take this water back to the other thing.
That's a good idea. Okay.
That would seem the most sensible.
Yeah, that is something I should have mentioned. So, You guys do get your spell slots back after you. Anybody who has spell slots gets them back after touching the water.
On God,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
that.
Swag.
Well, you still had all your spell slots, so shut up.
Shut up.
I'm back, baby.
It's spell slots to begin with.
I mean, now
What's
I
that
do,
thing?
but y'all don't know that.
Okay.
Lol.
Lol.
I'm gonna take my bigger, like, I don't know, beaker-ish thing. I'm gonna pick it up, some water, and then walk it over to this.
Okay.
Okay, do I get my healing pool back?
Yeah, I think I said that in your chat, but anyway, yeah, you do get your healing pool back.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
What? Parker? Why?
Because I can't.
Okay, are you gonna pour the whole vial on there?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
Fuck.
No.
Alright.
I'm sorry. It was a good idea.
Was.
Wait, hold on. If I were to use my healing pool right now and then touch the water, do I get my healing pool back or is it still gone?
Sure.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. If you use your healing pool and then you touch the water, you get your healing pool back.
Oh, so I can just like touch the water and then heal someone and then touch the water and then heal someone?
Yeah,
Word.
in theory. But
Word.
Elmori, as you're over here right before you pour the vial out, or I guess well after you pour it out, it's it stops glowing. Like it's not glowing anymore after you poured it out.
Wait, what? What's not glowing?
Worm.
The water from the vial.
On God? Okay,
Worm.
so
Killed
that
them.
means it can't be too far away from the water. Like the
I
pool.
didn't have a worm in it, but
Well, no, the water is glowing and the worms are glowing.
The worms are on the ceiling, aren't they?
The worms are on the ceiling.
the worms are
They're
on the
vibing
ceiling.
up there.
The worms are on the ceiling.
The worms are on the ceiling.
Are the worms on the ceiling?
Just like in
They
real
Oh,
life.
this is quickly yes.
I wonder if there's a worm.
Can I do investigation check then? I need help.
Wait, what's on the ceiling?
The worms.
Worms. Ew,
Oh.
what the hell? I'm gonna put this on the map just so you guys can look at it because it's absolutely
Ew!
awful.
What is that?
What is that?
Ew!
I don't know. I just searched worms in the token database.
No.
Terrible.
I threw
Terrible.
both axes
Fireball,
at
fireball.
you.
Fireball.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Did you scream fireball?
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. I screamed fireball.
It could not be worse.
Let me see the other one. Kendall, start. No!
Oh,
No, that's terrible. No.
I rapid fire my bow like a Gatling gun.
No, I'm looking for
gosh.
just literally just a token of a worm, but
They don't
it's
have
too
that.
late.
No.
Anyone
Okay.
need healing?
I think I'm
I need
good.
healing. Okay,
No.
Genji.
Can I mage hand and poke a worm?
Yeah, sure.
I
It
poke a worm.
jiggles a little bit.
Good.
These worms are completely
Mhm.
non-magical. They're just glowy worms.
Yeah.
On God, just like that. Anyway,
Well, if anybody's got any ideas.
I think we should get the fuck out of here.
I like this
Okay.
place.
You like this place?
Makes me feel good.
Alright, fair, fair.
What did it make you feel?
Makes me feel spell slots.
It makes me feel spell slots.
I don't have
Makes me
spell
feel
slots.
healing pool.
Exactly.
I feel like there's something to this down here, but I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Is there any
We
way
really
to
got
combine
goofy.
my emblem with the big metal thing?
Gwen, make a real life intelligence check for me real quick.
4. I got a 4.
That's a middle.
Oh,
Like on God.
I'm sorry. That's so sad.
No, a real life intelligence check, as in myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Did you even
Well-
roll, bitch?
Nothing more
didn't
is going to
roll.
happen with the dolmen.
Oh no, I didn't roll for my real life intelligence. Is that something I have to do?
Yeah.
I've been taking
But
tests
I
for
just
my
told
whole
you what
life.
would have happened if you got a nat 20, so
Oh,
don't even worry about it.
okay. All right. Well, I guess we will leave then.
But where is leaving? Where do we
Alright.
leave?
I think
Sorry,
it's
Hearing it,
winnable.
clever.
Serena, come on, let's go. We have to leave.
Oh, she's catatonic again.
She's
You're
ordered
actually
pizza again. Another pizza.
Not another
I
pizza.
want another pizza. Sounds good.
I want a pizza. Goddamn, share.
I know, right?
Same.
It's so
Fuck.
blurry. Oh god. Oh god, oh fuck.
Wait, is it blurry?
It's
Oh, it's probably just because
No,
I
it's
Oh, there we
haven't
go. There
loaded
it goes.
yet.
Loaded. It loaded.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. Did you make this?
No.
Oh.
I'm planning on making some maps, but I forgot to do that. So I'm using some pre-made maps for today's
are good
session.
Is this guy the avatar?
It's me.
Mm.
It's just a statue of like me, Parker.
But you're bald.
I'm gonna
Well,
lose it.
oh.
I'm gonna scream.
We're
I
more.
can't believe the avatar is in my game. Yeah, actually, this is a small blind? It's bald child. I don't know. Blind
Kendall, is
kid.
that the avatar? Oh my god, Kendall, is that the from the last Airbender? Oh my god, Kendall, is that the avatar? Kendall, I think you got that from the avatar.
Oh my god.
I was
Why is there two
mistaken.
Gustaves?
Make it stop. Make
I'm
it stop.
multiplying.
There's no arrow on the forehead. I was wrong.
Wait, hold on. I'll fix it.
Got you.
Okay, this is just as a placeholder because you guys aren't gonna actually need to be on a map for a little while. But
There you go.
who has the highest in nature?
Probably
I
not
guess
me.
that would probably be Elmori. Oh, really? You?
No.
What is
Not
yours?
me.
I
I
have-
have a +2 to nature. It's probably
Uh,
you.
3
I'm
nature
plus
is sufficient.
5. Dab.
I'll tell you my nature if you tell me yours. Let's trade
Fuck.
natures.
No.
Yeah, it's Elmori, I think.
Yeah.
I just have survival.
I have religion, nature, medicine, history, investigation, and
Who the
arcana.
fuck is drawing that?
Why do you have so much
What
shit?
are you-
I got
I have no idea.
athletic,
Who is drawing that? What is that?
performance, and survival.
What is that? What did you just draw? What?
Oh,
Right,
you
my
guys
sub-
are drawing on there?
My subclass gives me stuff, and so does my cleric stuff. So.
So it's supposed to be
Appa.
Appa.
Yes.
Yep,
Why is
yep.
he so skinny?
He looks like a fox. He looks like a
This is
fox.
uncanon. Alright, so by the time you guys emerge from the cave, it's nighttime. You don't know exactly how much time has passed in the cave, but it's been a while.
20 years.
Long enough at least for it to be nighttime. And
Yeah.
what's your guys' plan from here? How do you plan on making sure you're going in the right direction? Which is to say, you were planning on cutting through the forest at a specific angle.
I don't. I'm just gonna keep wandering.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Keep
that's a
going
good
until
idea.
you die.
Yeah, word?
We need to follow the direction of the moon.
Which way is
I
the
mean,
moon?
I'm not the one who's been sensing like magical auras.
Okay,
So whoever's got that kind of
I'm gonna
stuff going on.
cast detect magic as a ritual.
Components do you need for that?
Do I need components to cast it as a ritual?
Oh, Kendall's one of those DMs.
I don't need components to cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay, cool. That's cool and
Cool.
good. So, okay, cool. No, remember last time when you did this, how you were sensing like sort of bubbles of magic, like growing and sort of popping and sort of drifting in one direction?
Yeah.
It's that. Again, it's the same. What? Parker, your passive perception is the highest. You would have noticed by now that as you came out of the cave, it's similar to when you first entered the forest in that the scenery seems to have changed.
I will tell this to Elmori. This isn't the same.
Yeah.
This isn't the same. We're in a different place.
and just throw a rock at a tree angrily. And I
Easy there.
stomp.
Easy there, friend.
Okay. One way we could figure out which way we're going 100% is like looking at the moon and going based on that, but we won't be able to tell when we teleport. So we might just keep walking and then the moon's gone and then we'd be behind where we were.
Hmm.
And I can't keep detect magic up forever. And it is concentration up to 10 minutes, so I can, as we're walking,
Why
we
do
can
I
avoid
feel like we need to
the
follow
magic
the way the
spots.
bubbles are going?
Yeah, but I just don't want us to walk into a portal without knowing it, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know, like... It's just... Kendall, this puzzle's hard!
Wait, this isn't a puzzle. I'm just asking what your guys' plan was.
It's hard!
I can keep detect
I would
magic up the whole
probably,
time we're walking.
I would probably I would either walk or start to make camp.
Okay. Sure.
That is true. We
What's
don't
the
know
vote?
what's
Do you guys
next.
want to keep walking or do you want to set up camp?
I feel like we should probably set up camp. We don't know
Yeah,
what's
let's
in
do
these
camp.
forests.
Okay. Right outside the entrance to the cave.
Yeah, like
Presumably.
this little enclave over here. I did not mean to do that, but you know, it's already happening. Oh god. Remove that, please, I beg of you.
I don't even know where to look.
Oh,
I have my
God.
Excel open.
This is the hair. These are the ears.
Stop
It's emo hair.
No.
Oh my god.
No,
You know what? I probably
That's
should have been
it.
fucking recording this fucking window this entire time. Let me do that real quick.
Oh
got eyebrows.
no! It's a person. I didn't expect that at all.
I made it into a person. Messed up his eye
As
though.
you should have.
There we go. You are now being recorded. Alright.
Okay,
the
I'm
fucking
gonna
face.
kill this person. Get nuked.
No, not the avatar.
No.
The avatar also got nuked. Sorry,
I'll fix
Anne.
it.
Hold
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Do you think the avatar could defeat a nuke
No.
in theory?
No.
Maybe.
Stop it! Why'd you do that? No!
Aang.
Egg.
Well, they have their uranium bender.
Uranium bender. Well, if Top could learn how to bend metal, I don't see why. Couldn't
Yeah,
be a
see why
uranium
not.
bender.
And Bolin couldn't
Anyway.
learn how to fucking lava bend, so you know.
Alright, it's camp time, gamers.
Camp time.
Camp time.
What's your plans for the evening? Are you gonna keep watch? Are you gonna just set up camp and everyone go to sleep? See, just try
gonna
and get
make
it
a-
over with as quick as possible.
I'm gonna make
What's
a
your
fire.
thought process here?
Serena
And
is once
also-
again catatonic because Liam is going to go grab pizza.
Serena's
who
here.
wants to,
Serena's
who
here!
wants to roll for me a dice or two?
I will.
I like rolling.
Oh, you know what, Joe? You haven't rolled yet today. Go ahead.
I would love to roll.
You haven't rolled at all? Oh, that's sad.
I've
I'm
rolled
so sorry.
nothing. I'm actually mad.
I'm currently
This
making
is
a
so
fire,
sad.
so I hope you
Okay,
guys
roll a
like-
D100.
How?
Oh, I always wanted to use a D100. 1 second.
I hope you're not disappointed that you might not know what the answer to your roll is right away, but
No, it's fine. I got a 22.
a 22. Let's find
Really
out what
good.
happens out of 22. Hmm.
Oh god, just like that.
That just
Hmm.
trash.
Scared.
This is interesting. Okay.
I have suspicions.
Okay, yeah. So you don't notice anything happen right away. Nothing weird. Just
Oh,
continue
God.
setting up camp. Don't worry about it.
I don't have
Alright, I
much
made
to
the
say.
fire.
So after everything that happened, Xiti is gonna take like a small break from the party and just think about like how they felt. Like they start to get like really uncharacteristically angry, and they take out like one of their tomahawks and just like cleaves like a small tree in two. Like, and then they start to look at themselves and just like, holy shit.
Make a strength check.
And they kind of like start to go back to like go into like their sleeping bag and be like, I'm resting early.
How far away did
Oh,
you
I'll have
walk
a
from the
safe-
party when you did that?
Oh my gosh.
God damn it.
No, you wouldn't.
Kendall, you would.
Kendall, no.
So you were all the way over there? Okay. On your way back, make a perception check for me.
God fucking damn it.
Please, Kendall, have mercy.
Have mercy, oh merciful God.
All those times I had mercy on you. All those times.
Ooh.
Word.
What was it? 18? Oh, good. Okay. As you're walking back, there's one thing you notice right away, and that is that this walk back seems to be taking a lot longer than you remember the walk
God
out
fucking
being.
damn it.
Damn it.
The second thing you notice is that everything in the forest, all the noise in the forest seems to have gone completely quiet.
Oh my God. Well, bye, Xiti. You're dead. Goodbye.
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 Can I wait, like
Case
before?
let's
Can I
never split the
nature
party.
check? 'Cause this seems really sus.
Sure, go ahead.
Does it now?
Kendall, I
Does
did
it
at
now?
that time.
Smug
That
ass.
seems
Go ahead.
sus.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Word.
You don't know anything about this. There should be some noise, some sort of. There's night birds, there's night insects. All of it is just gone. The rustling of the leaves from the wind, everything. And then
So on.
Hmm?
No,
Continue.
no. I was gonna like say something like in character, but then you kept going. So
No, continue. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. That sounded really
I-
sarcastic, but like seriously, no, I genuinely.
So something doesn't seem right. On my walk back, not only did it take about twice as long,
You're not back.
but do you notice the
Not sure.
sound?
Tom,
or-
You're not back yet.
You are
You're
no
still
longer
walking
with us.
back.
You are no longer with us.
You can see the party in front of you. You can see them
So would
settling
it be
around
like
their
right
fire that
there
they
at
built.
that point?
But it's like this weird. No, you feel like you're further away. This weird sensation of like the closer you walk to them, you don't feel like you're making any progress. You look down and you can see plants and stuff moving as you're walking, but nothing but silence and your party far away.
I want to use like sleight of hand to like kind of slowly draw one of my axes.
Go ahead. Okay, you've got your axes drawn, or both. One of them, I guess, silently. Next, you hear suddenly, as soon as you noticed all this silence in the forest, you can hear howls and screeches and rustling. Like all of the noise from the forest came back, but like far louder than it should be. So loud that it makes you feel like you're gonna it's deafeningly loud.
If I wanted to sprint to like the bonfire, would that be like what would I have to roll?
Nothing is sprinting. It's action or free action. I think not free action, but like it's a movement, part of your action, I should say.
Okay, yeah, I will use, yeah, I mean, like, maybe can I use, like, acrobatics, kind of, like, bounce off the trees almost to
Sure.
give me some speed? Alright, awesome.
The party is still just as far away from you as it was when you started sprinting.
Wait, well, I guess, would that be, like, acrobatics or athletics?
Well, you can make the check, sure, but it's just a matter of something's going on here, and it's not that you're not running, it's that you're running, but the forest is like stretching out in between. Almost.
So, is there any way I can escape it? I guess not.
Well, you can't even think straight anymore.
True.
Is that a
Oh,
mug?
God.
Is that a
Oh,
pot?
this is
We're making
awful.
camp.
I like
Make
the
it soup.
camp.
Okay,
What does Xiti do? What's your course of action?
so Xiti sees that it's like they're on like one of those like walking escalators. I guess if that makes
doesn't
sense.
exist.
I obviously not in this like in the
Like at the airport.
world, but more of like how everything's being perceived. Because I imagine that they're trying to move, but they're not really getting far.
Yeah.
So I would imagine just like Xiti just like trying to get back to the party as possible because like even as much as like because as much as everything is going on around them, they'll know they'll at least be safer due to like them being in a group and the sheer numbers could probably deal with whatever the frick is going on.
Lol. Okay, so Serena, you are looking directly out at the direction in which Xiti left. You
Stop.
see Xiti just collapse on the ground, like holding their head, you know, like as if something is super loud. But you can't hear anything abnormal at all.
Call out to the party and be like, "Yo, I think Xiti's in trouble." And I'm gonna like run over see if they're okay.
Making a magic circle.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop the super follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
I'm also gonna follow with.
I'm gonna yell out, "Don't get too far away!"
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Oh, look at Serena being too far away.
Oh my
I know.
gosh.
Party
So-
members first.
So Xiti, as soon as it started, I know I've said that already, but like just the feeling of like, did any of that actually happen? Like you are 1 second you're sitting there and you have this overwhelmingly loud noise, just like you have no idea what's going on, right? And then suddenly, the next second, there's somebody standing next to you that shouldn't have been able to make it that far in that amount of time, but just somebody standing next to you, and you look up and it's Serena, and the noise is gone, and it's like because of the sheer incredulousness, I guess, of the situation, or how I guess how you would feel about the situation. It's like the feeling of like, am I going crazy? Like, did that actually happen? But there's no way. There's no way it could have not happened, right?
So like where am I right now? Am I just like kind of like
You're right
in
here.
front of right in front of Serena, just like
Yeah.
shaking?
Yeah.
But like I tell Serena, it's like, Serena, we got it. Like, let's get back to the fire because I have something to tell the party.
Stop moving! I'm just gonna scream at you, and I'm gonna start casting detect magic. It takes 10 minutes, so you have to stand in one place for 10 minutes.
Lol.
Oh, this is peachy.
I'm gonna look over
What, you guys stand still for 10 minutes?
Xiti's body, just making sure they have no wounds, making sure there's like their ears aren't bleeding, just like kind of like a quick checkup look and like, are you okay?
Oh right, yeah, I'm collapsed, right? Like I'm on the floor.
I think so. I think you were on your knees or something like that.
Yeah. I pictured these, but you know, it's you know.
And I'll obviously help you up. Are you okay? I know you seem really shaken up. Let's get back to camp as soon as whatever we're doing, standing still. Are you okay? Like, just breathe. You're okay.
Something is following us. There's something in these woods that is causing it to become as still as a lake and then roar like a tsunami. There is no way something here is not trying to get us.
Can I make like an insight check to see if they're like shaken up or if they're like acting like delusional? Like, well, like what would I like get from it? You know?
Yeah, go ahead and make the check. Insight or whatever you want, really.
I got a 16.
Okay, so for all intents and purposes, ZD seems to be telling the truth. You didn't notice anything. Like, this whole talk about, like, stillness of a lake and roaring like a tsunami, like, obviously there's no water around here, but, I mean, you're smart enough to know it's a metaphor, but you have no idea at all what they would be talking about. Like, there's no... As far as you're concerned, you saw ZD walk off into the forest and then start walking back and then collapse. Like...
Gotcha.
But they definitely seem very earnest in like telling the truth. Like, it's not like, oh haha, I'm crazy, or like I got spooked by the dark. Like, something happened, you just don't know what it was.
Then I will pick ZD up, like not like pick up, but like bring them to their feet and like draw my shield in like one hand and like kind of have my other hand like on them, like like a mom squeeze.
Mom.
Please.
I'm gonna yell out, I believe it
Aw.
might be a magic bubble of illusion. Just stay there.
I understood none of the words that left your lips.
Alright, can that be 10 minutes now?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I see?
What do you see with your
Oh,
special eyes,
what do you
Elmori?
see?
My special eyes.
Yeah, you notice like pretty much the same thing you've been noticing. The bubbles themselves, when I describe them, I guess they range in size from like a dime to like, I don't know, a car, I guess. They're big or they're really small, and you notice sort of the wispy trails of something being left behind, but not anything specific or like specifically identifiable. And I mean, you notice that bubbles like that like seem to pass through people and burst and whatever, just pretty much constantly. And they don't seem to notice anything different or perceive anything different. So
I can conclude that it wasn't like a bubble of illusion magic.
it's possible that it was, but you were looking away from it when it happened. And if it were a bubble of illusion magic, it would have popped by now.
Okay. I'm gonna yell out. All right, walk towards me, but turn around and walk backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on to Xiti, and I also have my shield drum, and just gonna start walking backwards.
And I'm looking at them, by the way.
Yeah, you guys make it back to the camp, no problem.
Serena stands in the fire.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Serena
Serena
said fire.
takes fire
Ow.
damage. I like this camp. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Very pretty.
I worked on it. All right.
I'm gonna get like a blanket around Xiti and like right next to the warm fire. And then if we have any food, then give him some food.
I
Hey,
have
you
my
guys have food.
rations.
Yeah, y'all bought rations before leaving.
And then I'll just
Right.
sit down and.
Our chef and patron could help us
That's true.
with that.
The soup's almost ready. Hold on.
Perfect.
It's a glowworm
Thank you.
stew.
Yeah.
No, it's glowing mushroom soup.
Glowing
I
mushroom
took some
soup.
glowing
Nice.
mushrooms.
Nice.
Xiti,
Thank you.
you were worried. Did you want to share what was happening?
First off, I want to say genuinely, thank you so much for caring about somebody like me. What just happened in there was really frightening, and if you guys didn't have my back, I don't know what I would have done. But second, I went off just to deal with a few things, and when I came back, everything just became, to be very blunt, extremely weird. Like I was trying to walk and the ground would move, but I would still stay in my position. And it felt like somebody was there only for an instant, but came up to me with such supernatural speed. It almost was like they teleported or they ran at such a blinding pace. And then I felt all of my energy almost knocked out of me. And then you guys found me. So something in this the forest is either itself shifting, like a wave, or somebody in here is trying to follow us and is using these pockets, like Serena was detecting, these like pockets of magic to their advantage to try to get us.
That was Elmori detecting them, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Elmori is the one detecting the pockets of.
Oh, well, excuse me, Elmori.
I
That's
just
concerning.
begrudgingly pull my hat down. I've been ignored.
I'm sorry.
That's not comforting to know that we're staying in a forest like this where someone's may or may not be tracking us. I suggest
think about-
someone stay up during the night. I will volunteer.
I will also volunteer. But
No,
what I
you
reckon
need
is-
rest.
We don't need 2 volunteers.
Yeah.
You need rest. I will be fine.
Sure,
Fine.
I can stay up.
What was that?
Are you sure, Dayheart? I can stay up. I don't mind.
It's up to you if you want to, but I specifically want Xiti to rest after what they just went through.
All right, I had to sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
I need my
Is that the
babysitter.
general consensus? So have you guys set up a watch order, or Dayheart, are you taking the entire night as
I'll
watch?
just take the entire night.
No. I'll take half of it. I want you to get the cookies.
Alright.
Okay, sounds good. I was wondering if I had to pull out the exhaustion rules or not,
I'm
which I
over
really
here.
don't want to because I
Yeah.
hate them. So.
Yeah.
I give
Anyway.
Gustave
Oh
a
god,
cuddle.
yeah, those are like wicked
I'm
nasty.
just gonna sit right here.
Okay.
How did the mushroom soup taste, by the way?
It was
The
amazing.
mushrooms?
Probably
Thank you.
delicious.
Delicious. Such subtle yet lovely flavors. It really is the
Liam,
thing I
thank you
need
for
right now.
using my
Thank
fucking
you.
bedroll. It's so shitty.
I hope these like mushrooms are safe to eat.
Oh my god! We all die of poisoning.
Woo! End the campaign!
You guys have hallucinations? No, okay.
I would have
Um,
pretended to eat it as Serena hates mushrooms, and then like when they weren't looking, just like poured it out, be like, delicious.
Oh my god!
So you didn't actually eat the soup?
I ate like a bit, and then I just took out one of my own rations.
Okay, is there anyone who didn't eat the soup?
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't like that
Um,
question.
You're about to fucking poison us, aren't you?
No, okay, so I want to tell you why I asked that question, and it's not the reason you expect,
Okay.
but I can't because that would give away the reason, like, the reason I'm asking the question is a spoiler, and it has nothing to do with the mushrooms. I just, Anyway,
I just want to make sure I'm not poisoning the entire party.
Word.
You give everybody
Alright.
gastroenteritis.
Woo!
You've contracted IBS, even though it's not a
Cholera.
contractable disease. No, is gastroenteritis like a thing? I know gastroenterology. Anyway, this is a tangent. I'm trying to think. So
Well,
I can't do that because I have no brain cells. So okay. So you guys all go to sleep. Gustave, you are the first one I'm going to talk about the dreams with, and there's a reason for that. So you dream about cooking.
Aw.
You're standing in front of a frying pan.
Wow.
This is, your whole character is cooking. There's nothing else to your personality. No, just kidding.
No!
You dream of cooking. You're standing in front of a frying pan at a counter you recognize pretty well. Your dish has been going incredibly well. It's a fantastic feeling. It's pretty normal. It's for you to feel that way, I guess. But regardless, and as you're cooking, you realize you're making a new recipe that you've never made before, and you're writing it down in an impeccably neat journal, and your handwriting is impeccably neat, like more so than usual, which is weird little detail that you definitely notice. You're not missing a beat as you're doing it. It's just pretty smooth. You play your dish and you serve it to a man you've never seen before, though his smiling face seems to feel contagious. You make pleasant conversation, communicating your recipe with the kind of depth you don't often get to use with customers. He grins, an incredibly bright and inviting smile that seems altogether much more genuine than you'd have expected. And it dawns on you that this man, with his larger-than-life presence, must be from somewhere very far away. When you wake up, you feel light on your feet and have the feeling that it will be a productive day of travel. But that's in the morning, and we'll get to that later.
Very nice.
Serena, you're also asleep. You look around yourself, and you're in a familiar place with familiar palace walls.
I'm gone.
You know how in dreams certain details just stand out to you, really bizarrely, but like really powerfully? So you are standing in a corridor, and at the very end of the corridor, walking across, like perpendicular, you only see him for a minute, is this blonde man who you don't recognize him, which is normal. You don't always recognize people in the palace, but regardless, he's grinning, and you're like, oh, cool. Just a weird little detail that you fixate on for just a split second. The last few months haven't happened in this dream. So your travel, your escape, the forest, instead it's just some idle fantasy you've been preoccupied with as you await an unwanted marriage. You walk down a corridor, your body seeming to move without your prompting, as often happens in dreams. And the ground begins to shake. It's over as soon as it started, and you look outside to see a gargantuan statue. I'm talking massive, absolutely huge, city-sized. The statue of it's a stone statue in the shape of a kneeling woman. She has horns on her head in the shape of almost a halo above it. Her hands are folded neatly in her lap. Her face is serene, but her cheeks have veins of gold running down them that look eerily like tear tracks, but like far prettier. And she wears a shroud, though you can't tell whether it's a funeral shroud or a wedding veil. Below her, where your city once stood, instead you see miles and miles and miles of wheat, like just cropland. And then, again, we'll talk about the morning when we get there. Oh, Xiti!
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Your eyes blink open suddenly. It doesn't feel like a dream at all, which I guess dreams usually don't, but what's revealed to you is a room that you're sure you've seen before. You're absolutely certain, but you somehow also don't recognize it. Children of all ages pass through pleasant shafts of sunlight coming from a nearby window. It's just very serene and calm. You notice the dust sort of floating by in the sunlight. The children seem excited, and it occurs to you that it's breakfast time. A woman just beyond the doorway she's busy getting children settled at the table and glances at you and smiles. Something itches behind your eyes, the same sort of feeling that we talked about earlier of a thought that you're sure is there but just refuses to come fully into your consciousness. One of the children, the last one to make their way into the dining room, looks at you, though their eyes are closed, which is weird. Like they're facing directly at you and it feels like they're looking at you, but their eyes are closed. Your focus zeroes in on this detail too. Like the closed eyes. That's just the downward curved shape of closed eyes is just really stands out to you for some weird reason. Their eyes start opening imperceptibly slowly, just super slowly, and altogether too fast at the same time. Their gaze locks with yours and you forget. You wake up with barely an inkling that you ever had any dream at all. Elmori.
I hate how...
What's that? No, continue.
No, I'm saying, like, I hate that I think I know what's gonna happen, but I also don't, and it's just like, oh, this is not gonna end well for anybody, and I love it and hate it.
Kendall.
Elmori, you're in your childhood home. It's nighttime, but you can hear your mom in the other room going about her daily routine, just the stuff she does in the day normally. You look outside out the window, and the sky is a twilight blue, like between night and day, you know?
Yeah.
When it's that weird dark blue after the sun's gone down past the horizon, but it's not completely dark yet. In the sky, though, a massive eye fixes its gaze on you. Within its pupil is a shape you recognize but can't quite place. That's it. You wake up with a start. Your cold sweat is just like, you just got a slight like layer of cold sweat. It's just, you know, when you wake up from a nap and it's just, you feel absolutely nasty. It's like that, basically. Except you don't feel nasty. Just, you feel like you should feel nasty. You realize where you recognize that symbol from. It's the Star of Mistra.
Ooh.
And then, after First Watch is over, Dayheart, you go to sleep. And what's weird is that you dream of weaving. I don't think you've ever woven anything before, but
No.
Oh, no.
in your dream you are now, and you know what the loom looks like. You sit at the loom alone, passing the shuttle between the shafts of like thread with the kind of fumbling motion of somebody only just beginning to learn how to use it. The threads, peculiarly, seem to be some kind of red-hot metal, which cools and hardens as you press each new row into the tapestry. A hulking figure in full armor, like plate armor, is observing your work, not looking directly at you, but looking at the tapestry you're weaving. They seem to nod just very so slightly to themselves, ever so slightly, I should say, to themselves, as, like, in approval. Though you can see what looks like it might be tears dripping down from the lowered visor onto the sheet. And that's it. It's morning time now.
Okay.
Fuck.
So, alright, so everybody levels up except... Well, yeah, everybody levels up. Xiti, you have a little bit less XP than everyone else, but that's like completely different.
Wait, I
there's a
don't
reason
level
for
up
that.
again, right?
No, you're the same level, but you're
Okay.
I'll get into that with you later after session is over. Xiti, you see a new symbol on one of your like greaves, one of your bracers, I guess. Not greaves or boots, I think. I don't really know. You see a symbol on one of your bracelets on your arm, and that's another thing I'll get into with you later. Gustave, you have a feather sitting on your chest, which is weird. It's like of a bird you don't recognize. What's that?
I have a feather?
Yeah, you have a feather. I hope you like it. It's just soft. It's like perfect. It's like a perfect feather. It's, you know how sometimes you see feathers that are like they've got like a little split in the plumage or whatever, but this is just like absolutely perfect. It looks kind of like a hawk feather or something, maybe, but you're not really quite sure. It's just bizarre that it's
an owl feather, perhaps.
I like
perhaps. It's just bizarre that it's sitting like so perfectly. And
Cast Identify with that.
you cast Identify on the feather?
No, I can if I had a pearl.
Oh.
And that
okay.
might be an owl feather, so I might be able to use it.
Well,
it's not yours.
For now, I stick it.
I know it's not mine, but
what's that, Andrew?
I stick it in my hat for now.
Nice.
Good.
And that's it. That's it for items, I guess. Parker, you have your warlock abilities, but you still aren't really super certain how to use them, and that's why you're, a level 2 warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
What's the moves for the morning?
Well.
Oh, the night passed without a hitch. Nobody who was taking watch, noticed anything that was needed to wake the party up for.
Yeah, I feel like during the night when I was awake, I was probably trying to, figure out how to use my shit, but it was just, all I could do was just make my hand hotter.
Yeah.
I kind of wake up and I before I pack my things, I kind of just clasp my hands together and go and scream in and I kind of drag my hands away from my face and take a deep breath everything will be fine. Everything will be okay. And as I do that, I see kind of the new symbol on my grief, and I'm like, huh, this will be something I will deal with later. For now, it is time to move. And I pack up and I get with the group, and I guess we start. I don't know if we start to head out, but that's what I do.
Sounds like a plan. I'll send you a picture of what the symbol on your grief looks like, but not yet.
It's just the fact that it's there was just a lot happening in that dream, even though they didn't really know what happened. It was the emotional intensity, so it's they didn't want to go off into the forest again to because they don't want to get fricked with, but so it's the next best option.
Actually, can we take a quick bathroom break? I've had to pee for the past 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness,
yeah,
you said something.
I know.
Okay,
but...
bladder.
All right.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Let's take a break. Let's say 10 or 20 or what?
Can I take a full dinner break? I have eaten nothing but fruit snacks today.
Yeah, let's take a 15
Okay, yeah.
break.
Din break.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
at
probably have to
9:30?
eat soon. Not soon, but probably in the next few hours. So I don't think I'm just gonna say din break, but a 20-minute break should be good.
So 9:15.
Sounds good.
What? Can I take it? Can we do 30?
30-minute
cool.
break?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start at
So 6:30.
Start going
PST.
again before you get back, which we probably won't. But if we do, I'll make sure to catch you up on everything. So
Yeah.
no
Alright.
worries.
30-minute timer starts now.
Word.
Sure.
Here.
But
We love again.
Lime? Oh, you're here? Okay.
I'm here.
And then we know
Parker?
Parker's here.
Parker?
I'm here.
Parker?
Parker?
Can't believe Parker is dead.
I'm here.
There you are. Okay.
I've been here.
Oh, I did. Anyway, so all right, it's morning. You guys have all done your whatnots and doodads. Let me just make sure there's not anything.
Wait,
I don't
where's
think there's
Serena
anything
on
else.
the map?
I don't know.
Where the fuck did she go?
Wait. I need to give you guys all access to your characters. I thought I had done this earlier. I know I gave you guys access to move them around, but I forgot to give you guys access to look at them in
I
the
thought you
journal.
kidnapped me and I was about to panic.
Lol.
Lol.
Save.
No!
just-
Gustave!
Put a big X sign.
What?
Wait,
Why
what?
would
What
you
just
kill
happened?
him?
Name.
Gustave
Oh
just
no,
died.
Gustave! That mushroom soup must have been poisoned.
Snail.
Kendall, whenever you do something malicious or like about evil, I'm like, where did they learn this? Oh, that's right. I was their DM.
Excuse me, I've been a DM for longer than I've played in your campaign.
Really? I thought you just started.
It's true.
Well, it's just been a really long time since I've done it.
That's fair.
And the last time I DM'd, I think, was 4E. So, which
wow,
obviously
that's a long
sucked.
fucking time.
So,
Yeah.
I think 5E was out at the time, or had just come out, but I wasn't really like interested in learning it at the time. I don't know. But anyway, it's just been a long time.
Gone!
But I've always been evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I was in their first campaign, I think.
Is that my first campaign? I think it must have been, but
It should have been, because if you're talking about DMing 4E, it's probably because I told you to.
yeah. I think I played like I didn't play, but I read all the rules for 3.5 because my brother showed them to me, I think, but I never actually got a chance to play them. So I just was acquainted with the rules and then just never got to use them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should all have access to your characters now at this point.
Word.
I mean, in your journal, like if you click on the newspaper, you should be able to put yourself
Yeah.
on the map if you ever get disappeared.
Yeah.
And then Serena is dead. That's really sad. I'm putting you back on the map. There you go. Lol.
Lol.
Okay, so what's your guys' moves? You've talked about following the moon, or I guess the sun by association, to get direction, but you also know that you can teleport. So, what's your thought on that?
I like that idea.
I'm just gonna run detect magic and see if we can avoid trap portal things.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Are you gonna be going towards the like center, or are you gonna be trying to get out of the forest, or are you trying to go through on your original trajectory?
Towards the center.
Sounds like a good
Towards
To
plan.
the center.
To the center.
To the center.
Journey to the center of the earth.
Journey
in the
to the
forest.
center of the forest. Okay.
Make a line, people, make a line.
I like lines.
Line up. I just realized I don't need to be on this map right now. Okay.
We're gonna be walking in a straight line, and I'm gonna have detect magic running, and then
Do we all hold
Who
hands?
wants to roll a D100?
Like
I
ropes,
want-
but like everyone.
I'll
holds
do
I
it.
want to. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, why don't you both do it?
That's
And
so
then I can
sexy.
pick whichever one I
Alright,
like better.
How do I roll in
I did it.
this?
I got a 95.
How do I do it?
95.
How do I do
Go
it?
to the left, and there's like a dice thing, and then you can go down to D100.
The left?
How you do it? I just type in slash
In
roll.
roll 20.
Oh,
100.
There's like, you know
Yeah.
that tab of stuff? There's like a dice, and you can go down and find
I
it.
just type in roll
87.
1D100. 87.
I got 95.
I like
Alright.
rolling.
So unlike yesterday, today's sunny. It's pretty sunny. There's still sort of like a fog, but visibility is generally better.
Fog champ.
Fog champ.
Fog.
As you get deeper in the forest, though, you guys have been walking. I'm going to say you guys have been walking for a few hours by now.
Yeah.
And as you get deeper into the forest, roll a perception check. I want everybody to roll a perception check for me.
Yes, sir.
I got a 6.
A 6.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
+2.
Wait, what's plus? Do I have a? No, I don't. Wait, do I? Hold on.
I have a 3.
I have no perception word,
Got 10.
We're all blind.
except for Xiti apparently.
So-
Wait, did Liam fucking roll?
Ryan, gosh.
Nice
Oh
one.
my god!
Oh,
Look at we're twinsies. Wow.
baby rolls all around.
Xiti's the only one who rolled higher than a 10.
Tal, why'd you roll a D10? What?
Wait,
Just now on the chat.
why?
Tal.
Yeah, why did you
Yeah.
roll a d10? Tal, what the fuck?
Suddenly, an arrow appears in one of our backs.
Ah!
Uh,
I like being
guys.
able to just roll 6.
6.
Okay, so Xiti, you notice, and this is probably because you've spent so much time wandering around and like being in other forests that obviously weren't this one, but you notice something weird, and that is that unlike a normal forest, the deeper you go into this one, seeing as how you guys are walking towards the center, um, the plants and the trees like are different. Like, it's not that the biome is changing necessarily so much as it is that the ground seems to have been at a very steady, just very, very slight decline ever since you walked into the forest. And the trees are growing taller, and they're growing bigger around, like they're older, and they're covering more of the sky and letting in even less of the light. And the floor of the forest seems darker, and not only the trees, like even the ferns are bigger. Like everything's weird. At some point, you look to the side and you see like a squirrel, but it's like way bigger than it should be. It's not like massive. It's not like the size of a small dog. It's just like, wow, that's a really big
That's a
animal.
fat
Like,
ass squirrel.
look at that lard. No, but just like bizarrely. um. So yeah.
Oh, all right. I feel like I know where this is going. I kind of want to talk to the group about this, so I like go over and I I basically like tell them like what you all told me about like, oh, the more we go in deeper, the more things seem to get bigger. And if you noticed, the squirrel that just passed us seemed oddly bigger than one of usual size. So, with all of that said, I have a feeling that there's some kind of magic in the forest that is somehow either making itself bigger or making us smaller.
Word? On God?
Word?
No, I'm kidding.
Maybe he's just been eating really well.
Yeah.
I don't know. That does seem unusual.
I mean, think about it.
The only time animals should be big like that is when there's no predators to curb them, you know? So
Or the oxygen in the air is higher. But that's mostly for bugs. Anyway.
yeah. So that is peculiar, Starbelly. That's weird. What do we do about that?
Now, we just gotta be on guard and make sure that, like, we're all sticking together. Because if we somehow get separated, then whatever's hunting us will pick us off one by one. They clearly know the forest, and they clearly know that whatever magical shenanigans are going on. So we have to be communicative, and we have to be together.
How are you so sure that something is hunting us?
That's
I
a
think
big
you're being a
maybe.
bit paranoid.
Yeah.
Wait, what
I
did you
agree with
say?
the chef.
I think you're being paranoid.
It's only a maybe if that someone's following us. I don't think we should be very certain that we are being followed. It is a good idea to stay together and communicate, but that's not the reason why.
That's fair. It may just be a trick of the light, but at the very least, we need to be on guard. I know that's probably common sense, but with everything going on, I feel like it still needs to be said.
Okay.
I guess we just
So
keep going. Just keep going, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, we move.
We schmoo.
Get to the back of the line.
Get to the
Get
back
to
of the
the back
line.
of the
The back
line.
The line, Maggie.
All right. How much longer do you guys walk? Do you think? Are you gonna wait till dusk again to set up camp, or are you just thinking of traveling? And how are you looking on rations as well?
I don't remember how much I bought.
Well, does the mushroom soup count as a ration?
I think the mushrooms
I
would count
picked
as a
those up
ration.
from the
Sure, I don't
cave.
see why not.
Well, I mean, like, if we scavenged for the mushrooms and then ate the soup, does that take away a ration in our inventory?
No. I think the mushrooms are
Okay.
fine. The mushroom soup doesn't count as a ration. So you guys are still pretty much as
Yeah.
Yeah,
ration
we're
full as
pretty
you were.
much-
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good because I
Flag.
hate keeping track of rations. It's a pain in the ass.
Word.
So let's see. After a few more hours of walking, after noticing that, and I mean the progress of this like thing that you've noticed is it's pretty slow, almost imperceptible. But now that you know to keep an eye out for it, it's definitely noticeable and it's definitely like continuing. It didn't have the hamburger for the sidebar.
Hamburger.
You guys come across a lake just like almost directly in your path. Is off a little bit. And it's small, but you notice just even through the trees, you notice like sun glittering off the surface of the water, which is nice because the trees, as of recently, have been so big and so dense that like not a lot of light reaches the floor of the forest. So it's kind of just like a nice little respite, and that is. I'll put you guys on that part of the map now. Are you guys gonna get close to it, or are you gonna try and pass it by and avoid the delay?
I would
I
get
mean,
closer, considering it's the most interesting thing that we've seen thus far.
beach episode already.
Might be nice to take a little rest.
Okay, you saying that makes me worried.
Yeah.
I
Think
have a
Just
about this
forgetting, Joe.
before
Why
the
did you roll a 0?
chainsaw octopus
I
fight.
got a 0.
Okay, I'll put you guys there. There you go. No, I have to put myself there. And you see, okay, so you come across this body of water, and
Hold on,
it's
it's loading.
pretty round, which is funny. I don't know what's up with all the circular imagery in this campaign. It's almost like there's a reason for it. And but anyway, it's there's stonework, which is interesting, just considering that this map is really large. Considering that that the space itself, like this whole forest, is believed to be completely uninhabited, so somebody would have had to be here for a long time if they wanted to build a stone structure like this. And obviously it's weathered. But Elmori, do you still have your detect magic on?
Yeah.
You notice conjuration here.
Where?
Just like in the general area. It's like when you walked into this area, you were stepping into a big, like absolutely massive, like house-sized bubble or larger of conjuration magic that doesn't seem to be wanting to pop anytime soon.
Oh,
Disgusting.
jeez.
It's not just conjuration either, though. I need to look up the schools of magic, but it's like faint, but it's
Okay.
conjuration is the predominant one, I guess.
So, pool of water.
How fun.
Cool.
Oh, also. No, continue. Sorry, I just remembered I needed to put something. I needed to just reveal something to you guys.
Anyone need a bath or?
Why do I stink?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm too tall to smell you from here.
As much as I want to jump in there, I'm not even that reckless. And then I kind of grab a rock and throw it into the pool.
It makes a plunk sound.
I like that.
Did anything happen to the rock?
Nope. Sinks to the bottom.
I'm gonna walk over to the edge of like this little dock thing and look in and like look at the bottom.
The what?
Mysterious structure.
Mysterious
Mysterious.
structure. I didn't know what to title it, so I just called it mysterious structure. That's there. It's like off to the side. I'll put it on the map in a second here, but
Do we recognize any of the statues?
no, they just seem to be like people that you would not know.
Where's
Polygon or
Xiti?
line.
Xiti, get your fucking token on here. What?
It's like here.
Okay.
I don't know why I made it look like that, but
It's a thing. Anyway, can I like roll a perception check to see like if there's anything in the water? Or is it quite clear that there's nothing? Okay. I'll just roll in chat.
the water's pretty stagnant, like it is in the picture. It's I mean, obviously there's waterfalls which are like causing a little bit of a flow, like a little bit of a current.
Yeah.
But it's overall it's pretty thick, pretty stagnant, not
Oh wow, a 10. Look at that.
nice. Yeah, you don't see anything swimming around in the water other than like the the typical standing water, like river boatman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can I use
I would-
nature to like, figure out anything interesting about it?
Sure.
I wonder if throw like a gold coin in. What would happen?
You can
You'd
try.
lose money.
You can try and find out.
I'll try
Oh,
that.
God.
Swag.
Look around and find out. Okay, so that's to determine if there's anything in the water.
Yeah.
Tal?
Asking me, or are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, like to determine, like, yeah, what's like it's in the water. Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay, how are you gonna go about doing that? Like,
Put your fucking token on the map.
I can't. How?
You can.
Newspaper. Go to the newspaper top right, and then drag your picture over.
My newspaper.
There's
Up.
In the hub.
6 tabs.
Top
it's
right.
The journal one.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. Ah, I see.
Now get over here.
I'm gonna like position myself where it's like it's not like I'm rappelling, but like my feet are at the end of like the stone and I'm kind of like planking off of it and I kind of like peer over.
Yeah, you don't see any movement in there other than like just standard fishes. There's not any like dark shadows or anything like that. It's just standard water. A pretty healthy ecosystem for a like pond type body of water. I mean, there's fishes and there's bugs. What more can you ask for?
Anyone
I don't
need
want to like
figure-
acrobat my way through the gaps to see if I can get.
Do you like to get across? Sorry, you cut out there for a sec.
Anyone need to fill their water
I don't know.
scan?
Yeah, I want to like go from like there to there and then from there to like across all the gaps to see if I can get to the other side.
Sure. Roll acrobatics or athletics, or
I will roll
Yeah.
athletics because I have a proficiency in that, and it's a 5.
You
Rip.
jump 33 feet? Holy crap.
yeah, I don't know how you would jump 33 feet. I was assuming it would be like jump here and then here, or like walk around here.
Yeah, I mean like it's like like kind of like a wall jump thing.
I feel like this
But
map is
it's
a
still
little big.
30. It's still 30 feet.
I feel like the
Can I
scale of the
make a
map
test
is a little
roll,
big.
or should I just go for it anyways?
I would go around it. I would go around this way. Like
I mean,
since there's sort of
okay,
a terraced, like a terraced drop here.
got you.
Yeah.
Can I like sit on the fish here and feed
Ow.
the fish?
I only have resistance. I can't really help you much.
I have a 13. Would I just fall and like break my neck?
fucking die.
No. I'm gonna say you slip and don't make it all the way across. I'm gonna put you here.
In the water.
Because
water.
I'm not going to kill you right off the bat.
So
That
you're
would
saying
suck.
that if we fucking fall in the water, we die? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying if you die if you fall in the water. I'm saying if you fall on this hard piece of stone right here.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Cracker.
Unless
fucking-
Xiti, unless you were trying to jump like from here, like from here, then you would fall in the water. But if you're trying to jump over the hard part and you got a 5, you would die. Like,
Oh
you
my
know.
god.
They got a 13 though.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you slip and don't like fall.
Oh, okay.
Right. What would I like? Is there any way I could just kind of roll back up?
Yeah, you could try and climb back up.
Swag.
Swag, nice. Okay. Shoop. Or you could also try and climb across for that matter if you wanted to. Like, just climb along this terrace here.
True. But like,
I'm
would
gonna
that
send.
be? I'm already like in for a penny. Might as well.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna do something next time.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Can I throw my familiar into the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Kerplunk.
Plunk.
Clunk.
What are you looking for in there? I mean, the water's pretty murky, but as far as like what your familiar sees, Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really specific.
So
There's no
like,
fish in here that are
monsters.
big enough that they would want to eat something that size anyway. So
Okay, how deep?
how deep? Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say about. I mean, it gets pretty deep in the center, like, but around the outside edges, I'd say probably like 10 to 12 feet
10 to
from here,
12?
and then probably down to, I don't know, 50 feet here, maybe.
Damn.
Okay. It's good to know.
I feel like there's like something in the water, you know? That we're just not seeing.
Be a
Yeah.
motherfucking Lord of the Rings scene right now. I'm not gonna be happy.
Can
Oh,
I
no.
toss a couple of glowing mushrooms or like bits of glowing mushroom left over in the water? See if the fish like them.
Yeah, like little tiny pieces. Yeah, there's some like trout in here, like lake trout, basically, that are just like they like
Shit,
the
we
little
should probably catch
they
them.
like the little tidbits.
What if we catch
What was that,
I-
Parker?
We should catch some for food.
Oh, go ahead.
We're roll to catch fish.
Oh, do you have any fishing equipment?
I
What's
don't.
that, Tal?
I don't.
Sorry.
I wanted to climb up this kind of like stone thing, and then try to shimmy along to like over here.
Okay, yeah, sure. Make a athletics, I guess.
I would be careful.
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 I would be careful, Parker. What if like I'm not to be paranoid, but what if like as soon as you start fishing, there's like I am the river guardian and PKO.
Well, you know, if Kendall
Will a
wanted that to
13 get me
happen,
up to like?
they-
Oh, sorry.
if Kendall didn't want that to happen, maybe they shouldn't have fucking put a river spirit that would kill me if I kill a fucking fish in the second session. So I'm gonna take my fucking club and start trying to club fish.
Club fish? Wait, you're really far up from the water. How are you gonna get down to the surface to try and club fish?
Oh, this is like high up?
Yeah, this is high up. This is so this part isn't the like the little gazebo over here isn't, but the stone structure itself is pretty high up.
Never
I'd say
mind.
it's probably about 20 feet from the water, maybe 25.
Yeah, never mind then. I don't want to fucking jump in. I don't know what
Ooh.
happens if I jump in water. I'm made of fucking fire.
Oh, that's a good point.
What if I die? You know, like I don't know.
Charmander.
No,
Charmander looking
no.
ass.
Charmander.
Alright, so Tal, you're gonna try and jump, climb this rock and climb around.
Yeah, like I got like a 13. So is that like enough to climb the rock?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I think
Okay,
you might
so-
have a little bit of a struggle right here over this watery spot, but I think overall you're fine.
Okay.
How high off of the water is this point?
That point is about 20 to 25 feet.
Ah, 11.
Word.
To do what? Wait, you rolled a 13 already. What's the 11 for?
No, I think it was just to climb the rock.
No.
Oh. No, the rock's easy to climb. Just a rock.
So I get a 13. So what would that lead me to?
I'm gonna say you make it to the edge of the water, but you don't feel confident going across it because it is like, what? 6 feet across?
Can I
Probably.
make like an acrobatics to like kind of just make that last jump?
Sure. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you jump over the water, skitter down the side here, back onto the rocks. And you're on the other side. Congrats.
Phew. Now that was fun.
Okay, now do it again.
What? I can barely hear you.
We're all just like sitting on this and like dangling our feet on the edge, you know?
I
Yeah.
just screamed over.
Oh,
You're
Xiti's
doing
doing all the hard
it,
work.
sweetie. Sorry, you were saying.
Thank you.
You're doing great, sweaty.
You're doing great, sweetie.
How are you thinking?
Why are you
Why-
rolling now?
being
Well,
weird,
where'd
like,
you go?
Grab my token and the map. Oh, never mind.
What?
So nothing. So now that I'm like here, is there anything I can like investigate or something?
There's really nothing of interest on this platform right here.
Amazing. Amazing. All of that.
Oh,
All of
There's
that for
another-
nothing.
There's another sort of clear patch off to this direction, but it's a ways off, and your party is all the way over here still. So,
oh,
and then
it's
there's
like
this thing.
Yeah, what about the mysterious structure?
Yeah, I'm thinking about
Mysterious
jumping
structure.
and going over there.
I like, use that giant branch to get my way to there.
Yeah, you could try.
How thick are the-
Acrobatics or athletics?
Up to you.
I will use athletics. I have proficiency in that.
So I know what it means. It's gonna lower my armor class, Kendall, but I just have a really, 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 really bad hunch about this area. Can I just take off my armor? Because if I get in, I'm gonna sink like a rock.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Don't take off your water. Or no, not take off your water.
My water.
You want to take off my water?
I have shape water.
Yeah. Okay. But
Oh,
that do?
I'm just debating whether or not we can like cannonball and be fine.
I'm just like if there is like a creature in here, which I'm very, very scared. Oh fuck! I just realized Serena can't swim. Never mind.
Oh no!
Nice.
Nice.
Oh my god,
Good one.
hydrophobic squad.
Because then I could
Dayheart.
freeze the water, right?
Oh,
And then we could
God.
walk on it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
sure she.
I wouldn't be able to walk on it probably.
Ooh, you might fall through. You might.
Yeah. I'm all melt in the fucking ice. How thick
Yeah,
are the
I could freeze
is
a
that-
5-foot cube of water and it floats, so it would be okay.
You guys would be okay. I'd have to figure out a way, another way, without having to fucking jump across and risk my fucking life.
Could I theoretically like connect the ice to a point so it doesn't like float off in any direction? Kendall?
What do you mean by point? Like, do you mean along the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start just casting an ice bridge. Here, let me find an ice
Hey, Kendall.
pillar. Here we go.
Huskies,
thick-
love eyes.
How thick is this little like tree area right here? How thick is that?
That it's like an overhang of tree there. Like there's a little bit of a divot in here that's it's all water, but it's been like eroded away by the water, so it's like
Yeah.
an overhang of stone and then this overhang of like plant life, and it's basically just tree. It's if you weren't like 12 feet tall,
And heavy as
And-
fuck.
heavy as hell, you could probably like use that to your advantage, but I think probably Dayheart would not be able to climb across those.
Probably not. I guess I'm just
Huskies
sticking
love
over here
eyes.
then. Y'all have fun. I'm sticking over here.
Okay, that's probably as far as I can reach, so I'm gonna jump into the water and then climb up on the ice.
Sploosh.
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 Scramble, scramble, scramble. Okay.
Well,
Yo,
I can
you
put this
guys
in.
can have fun. I'm just gonna stick over here. I'm not gonna risk.
Wait,
falling in
I'll
the
let you
water.
move yourself real quick. I'll put you back in a second. What is this doing here? Get out of here.
What?
This is the fishing pole.
Oh, is that what that was?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. I think it was drawn there accidentally.
Yeah, probably.
There, now you can get on the ice.
16
without it
being
being up.
Okay, thank you.
Also, I'm gonna follow on the ice.
You have to jump in the water first, because jumping right on top of the ice would hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna splash.
That's
Follow you
oh
on the
cool. You
ice.
guys have like an ice bridge, while I jumped through all of that. But
I was
no
just letting you do
worries.
your thing.
Yeah,
That's
you didn't
fair.
really seem interested in waiting for a
So
different
wait,
alternative.
Since Serena can't jump into the water because she can't swim, will she not be able to fucking go over?
Probably not.
I think she can go over. She just would have to
Sure,
like
overcome
be
her fears.
assisted or something.
16 be enough to get to the thing?
16
do you-
acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
How are you going to get over there? What's your plan look like?
I'm seeing that big branch is something I'm like kind of shimmying across and then get to like a foothold like here.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Can't move my character. Help.
Oh, I accidentally put you on the map layer. Whoops. Sorry.
Lol.
I am
You're trapped
totally
under the ice.
uncharted.
Help.
You want to accidentally make Elmori part of the map?
Elmori fuses into the fucking map. Elmori is no longer with us.
Okay, you're back.
I am.
Back in the land of the living. How long does
you
your
got
ice stay
fucking-
there for?
An hour.
Wait, don't go on it yet. No, go
No.
back. What have you done? No, just kidding. You're
Run away.
Lee,
Run
are you gonna
away.
risk
Okay, you're
fucking
good now.
jumping into the water to get on the ice so you can stick with me?
Bwap. Bwap.
Bwap. Guap guap.
Bwap. Bwap.
Okay.
I guess
So you guys are
Liam
at
is
the
fucking
gazebo now.
catatonic, I guess.
If somebody wanted to assist Serena, even though she can't swim, you could do that.
Yeah. Depending on what Serena wants to do, I would go back.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Liam?
Sure, why not? Let's
Oh,
go.
okay.
Dayheart, are you staying behind? Or are you coming
Yeah,
with?
I have to stay behind because I don't want to. I can't walk on the ice, and I don't want to risk plunge.
Why don't we
water.
give you some shoes?
I would probably burn. I'm not sure if I'd be able to wear shoes.
I mean, like, we can give you like some buckets of water.
I don't know if I can survive
Well, Dayheart.
being in water.
Thinking back to when you touched the water in the cave, which was that with your fire hand or was that with your normal hand?
My normal hand.
Normal hand. Yeah. So your normal hand didn't seem to react to the water at all. Like it just makes it hot. It doesn't like put out the fire of your hand or anything like that.
Okay. Well, I still don't know if I'll be able to walk on ice, though. That's the thing.
It is magical.
That's true.
ice.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
I don't know if it makes a difference. I'm just gonna stick over here.
Okay.
I'm chilling. I'm big chilling.
Yell if you need help.
All right. Can I make a history check on this mysterious structure?
Mysterious structure. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for that.
Yeah, 20.
Okay. Which part of it are you trying to discern the history of? I guess.
I'm gonna say architecture as well as the people in it, and if there are
Okay.
any writing.
Oh. So, one, there is no writing.
Okay.
Let's get that out of the way. Two, the people inside you don't recognize at all. Three, the structure itself, like the architecture of it, seems vaguely reminiscent of. One sec, I have to find my map. What? Liam, what does this mean?
What?
Whatever. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought I got names confused. Tal is Gustave, right?
No.
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 Tal is
You have gotten names confused.
Xiti.
Okay, gotcha. Tal is Xiti. Then who's Gustave?
Joe.
That's
Joe.
me.
Joe. Gotcha.
Andrew or Joe.
Gotcha.
Andrew or Joe,
Whichever first.
same person.
Gotcha.
So the architecture is reminiscent of very old architecture from this area. So like Erdloff, for instance, and then those two unnamed countries that are also bordering the forest. Although you know that political unrest means that they weren't necessarily always that shape or in those locations, but basically that region, it lines up with it. But it's extremely old. Like you would think that you've seen academic artwork of this, for instance, and drawings, but you've never seen a standing structure still, because this is so many thousands of years old as far as architecturally speaking that there's no way feasibly that it should be still standing.
Interesting. Okay. Are the people humans, elves? What?
They are humans. There is that like sort of weird centaur seahorse little fella. There's a couple of those.
Okay.
And then I mean, they are pretty much synonymous with the structures, or with the sculptures on the picture, I should say. And then, yeah, the person in the center is a human, though.
Okay.
But no, you don't recognize her at all.
Weird.
Talk to the human?
Weird.
Wait a second.
Why would you talk to a statue?
Of the person
Oh,
from the dream?
whoops.
What was the question?
Are any of the statues of the woman from my dreams?
I'm glad you asked.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
the
boy.
statue is the same as the woman from your dream, however, without the horns.
Weird. Okay. Is there like any like markings to like say who it is, or
No, but there is a symbol on the bottom of it, which I will send you a picture of.
please?
Oh God, just like that.
But my dumbass, again, this is still on paper and is still not digitalized like it should be. But where's my cell phone? I'm gonna scream. There it is. Oh, I have to get that word not included in the picture. That's gonna be tough. That little word that is pretty much the entirety of what's going on here. I'll just send it to the group chat. Because that way I can block stuff out really easily. I mean,
Would I recognize?
Would you recognize what? The statue or the woman?
Would I recognize anything from the structure?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, not Pog.
Okay, send it to the group chat.
Ooh.
Spicy.
It's the Sharingan.
I took
What
a
did you send it?
screenshot of it, so
I sent it to
It
the
looks like
group chat.
birds like chilling.
And that is a moon.
I just took a screenshot of it so I could send it to the group chat. Not the group chat.
Oh, nice. Yeah, smart. I should have done that, but I didn't.
Screenshot, yoink.
You want that as a tattoo? It's super cool.
Word.
It kind of looks like an apple.
You look like
No! Oh my gosh, it
Oh
does.
yeah, it does look like an apple.
like the seeds and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not intentional.
It's
But you
good.
know what? It works, so I'm gonna go with it. You know what else it looks like?
You.
You're right, that is what I look like.
It's like me
Toads.
holding an apple.
The statues, just like as a hunch, the man with the blonde hair.
Is the statue? No, the statue. Wait, oh, is one of the statues that
Mhm.
guy?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Is there like, are there any secret like what's it called, like treasures or whatever in the statue?
No, it's just I mean it's marble. You can tell that
Marble
much.
is
Actually,
quite
like in the
expensive.
Emery, you're here, right?
Yeah,
Do you
it's
recognize
Elmori. But
Elmori?
anyway.
Sorry. Elmori, do you recognize the statue by chance?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'm gonna start drawing it though. Keep a record.
Nice, nice. Are you gonna draw the little seahorse fellas?
Yeah.
Seahorse centaurs?
Seahorse boys.
I don't recognize anyone, do I?
No.
How
Can I
long
make a-
can I see the fucking thing?
How well can you? Oh, can you see it? You can see that everyone seems to be interested in it, such as the fact that Serena's like, I saw this woman in my dream. But as far as from where you're standing, you can't really make out any of the features necessarily. But
There's no armored people, is there?
no, there's no armored people.
Word. Did you like me
Interesting.
Did you
Oh, I
like
forgot
me drawing fingers doing the shy thing?
I was
over
about to
fucking
ask what
Dayheart?
that.
Good. That's a win.
I'm doing the shy fingers.
All right, so we don't recognize anyone aside from Serena.
Yeah, you can insight check the other people if you want. But
Can I?
mean,
Or
you can.
I'll give it a try.
I'm not proficient.
Yeah, I just got a 10.
Word.
what are you insight checking right now? Oh, the other statues.
Yeah, just the other statues.
You don't recognize them. And your insight tells you that there's not really anything going on with them other than that, like, they're very obviously, like, well rendered. and they're very obviously not human, which is bizarre because humans are the predominant race, but also like who really cares? You know, like humans are the predominant race, but art's art, you know.
But we have 2 non-humans in our party, so you know,
That's true.
it's whatever.
We're just edgy like that.
Lol.
Yeah.
It's a group of all minorities.
Brag.
Okay.
What can I ask what like pose the woman in the statue is?
Just a general like serene sort of pose. Like she's standing there. You can see it in the picture. It's not all
it's
that
the
much
same one?
different.
Did you
Yeah, it's the same woman.
say green kind of pose?
Oh shoot, no. Well, you know, just like typical marble sculpture.
So nothing noteworthy or like pointing in a direction or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I need yellow. Where's yellow?
Walking back to Dayheart, and I'm gonna yell up at you. Can you throw down
Are
a
there,
rope,
like-
please?
Alright.
Are there any hidden treasures or books that we can get from the structure?
No. But that will come later.
I'm gonna throw down a rope for
Ooh.
Alright, I grab one of the
the
rope.
squad. The squad.
You can throw me up like a fish on a hook.
Alright, and I
Squad.
do that.
Whee!
Alright, I'm making my way back as well.
Come
Making
on,
my way
mustache,
downtown.
let's go.
Walking fast. Walking faster.
Should I be concerned?
No.
Oh god, an explosion!
What the fuck? Well, stop it!
That's not an explosion. That's me trying to remind you guys there's a clearing over here.
Do we
Oh.
have to go over there? Oh my god. Okay.
I'm so stupid.
Okay.
No, you're not.
fine.
You're not stupid. I made a. It was a very brief note, and it's just something that
thought
I
it was-
realized
it
I
was
should
up
probably
here.
emphasize more.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh no, you can
attempt-
see it from there.
Can I
Oh.
attempt to fucking acrobat across? I guess.
And maybe if you
I wonder
maybe
if I
you
can
book
help you
it,
with anything.
you won't melt anything.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. All right.
Like if you were to sprint across, or I don't want you to like melt it and then slip and slide.
Yeah.
But
I
if
can
you
make.
were
I could
to-
probably make an
Okay.
endurance check, maybe. Yeah, I'll
Cause-
make an endurance check.
You're gonna run across it like Wipeout style, like American Ninja Warrior style.
Yeah, bro, you know it. I just realized endurance is not a thing in 5e. Fuck. Probably just a athletics check then.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
I'll stick kind of like nearby in case you fall in or something.
Where?
Yeah, I probably should too, and cast Shape Water again if you fall in.
I can't draw diamonds; they just come out as triangles.
Triangle.
The apple.
Apple.
Oh no!
There's
no.
an apple.
That's not good.
Apple.
What?
What'd you get?
I
What
rolled a
happened?
5.
Oh no! Slip and slide. All right, you ready for this?
Oh
Oh,
no!
No. They
Um,
like
as you're running, you reach the end here of this one part where it like curves over,
Yeah.
and you because it's ice and it's slippery, you have a hard time slowing your momentum, and you shoop right into the water.
Oh god.
oh
Splash.
Ploosh, ploosh.
I throw a rope.
Oink.
Can I dive in there to save them?
Yeah.
Can I make a force in the water pushing upward?
Sure. Would that get rid of your ice at all, or is that
No.
fine to?
The ice is
Okay.
just there now.
Okay.
I'm gonna extend my arm to reach out and pull them up if I need to.
Probably hit. Meant to put exclamation marks on that. I really need to assign one of you guys the DJ role and just give
Oh.
I
you all
have the
of my.
DJ roll.
I messed up with Shape Water. I shouldn't have been able to do this much.
Oh well, you know what? It's okay. I'm not mad about it.
What do you want me
Okay,
to-
I just
Kendall,
wanted to
have
be
DJ
honest.
roll.
I
What do you
didn't
want me
read
to
it.
do?
I'm dumb.
Kendall,
It's fine. It's only session 2. Just keep it in mind for later. Yeah?
I have DJ roll.
I know you do. I just mean I need to give somebody all of the playlists so I can just be like, hey, can you put on this playlist?
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I
Um,
think I used it okay. As long as I
okay.
don't have 2 different effects
Wait, why is
at the
this
same time.
playlist
So I have 2
labeling
different
counter?
effects right now, and that's the maximum. I just can't have 3. Okay,
Kendall,
we're good.
Kendall, why was that labeled encounter? Kendall, Kendall, Kendall,
Don't worry about it.
Kendall.
No, don't worry about it.
Kendall.
So how are you guys trying to help Dayheart back up? So you can't have 2 things running side by side, but you can still try and create the force in the water to push up.
I can't have 3 different effects at the same time. So the water's already frozen, and so I'm not using it. Therefore, I can make the water push up.
Okay. I'm gonna say that because you're not maintaining the water being frozen, it's going to start to melt, but it's frozen.
Yeah,
So.
exactly.
Can I like skate? Can I like skirt across the side of the water to kind of like get to Dayheart and then like lift them up?
What?
Oh no.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, that was an accident.
I don't know why
Yeah,
you
you can
would
do
need
that.
to because
Would
Yeah, if
I
you
think
wanna,
it'll be
I'm also
athletic
doing that.
or acrobatics?
Tal, I
Um,
don't think you need to do that though because
Yeah.
Elmori is already doing something.
Oh, okay.
Yell out,
Kendall,
obscure, like,
Kendall.
you're doing great, sweetie, and just use your hand to the right and to the left and just swim and then breathe, just like giving obscure swimming like techniques, but like I don't really know what
Pure swimming lessons.
Okay, so basically, like a geyser from underneath Dayheart is starting to like push upward and like flow, and then it just spurts upward and shoots you up.
Okay, yeah. So Dayheart, you're like sinking and you're panicking, and then suddenly your head is above water, which is weird, and then you're like, psh, and you're like, ah, I'm closer to the camera now. You're fine. But the force on the water maintains you on the surface, so you're gonna try and climb back up onto the ice.
I'm gonna grab Gustave's arm.
Okay.
Please don't use the fire hand.
I won't. I promise.
Boink. There
Okay,
you
yeah,
go.
I like
Try some
pushed you
subverted.
back on.
I don't like that playlist is labeled encounter. I don't.
Oh no.
So is this like half ice? Still
Yeah,
safe
start
to
going,
walk on?
people.
Yeah, the half ice is just like use caution when you're going over it.
That's good to know.
Okay,
So
so we're heading back.
Hurry up,
I
people.
walked over to them.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay, that works too.
Walk back. Also, I'm gonna start freezing stuff again just to solidify it up.
Sounds good.
I give Dayheart a blanket and just like, wipe her down.
I don't think you need to do that. She's
I'll
like,
wipe her down.
okay.
I
sure
wipe
you know
her
what?
down. That's so
Just
creepy.
like
No, not in a
disintegrates.
creepy way. Like in like when your dog falls into the water, or when your friend falls into like a water, and you're like, oh no, and you just kind of dry their hair, but it disintegrates the towel. You know.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
I'm like steaming.
Water's
Like
probably
the
like
fucking water
evaporating
on me
at
is
this
like
point already.
evaporating
Yeah.
and shit.
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna walk towards the clearing, but I'm gonna say, "Party, come on."
Yeah, well, you're at the bottom here. This is like a recess. Did I just... No, okay, okay. Sorry, I thought I moved the map again. This is like a recess, and then it's like a sharp incline up here.
Oh,
Just
geez.
like on the other sides of the
How
water.
tall is that incline?
Is it climbing?
Climbing, but there's this big branch here
I
that
did
Tal
not
used
hear-
earlier,
I
so I'm gonna
didn't-
say... Huh?
I didn't hear what you said. You cut out.
Oh, yeah, this is sort of like a sharp incline. This is like a cliff right here. But because Tal used this branch earlier, right here, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you guys can grab onto that just fine if that's the course of action you want to take, or if there's something else you would prefer to do instead, that also would be fine.
I think branch is a good idea. We could
Yeah.
also use the goofy tie something to the animal we turn into and then fly up with the rope.
That's
No.
goofy,
That's
but I
true.
like it.
I don't.
If we can make it up with the branch, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
There would never seem to be a CR route. So if we wanted to, we can turn into giant eagle or dire eagle.
No, I feel
Yeah,
like we
it's just
should
like
save
scribble
our
knots, we
slots
can
in the
use
book.
everything.
We only have so many words, you know?
That's true.
Anyway. climb up. Hee hee, I'm climbing up.
Sound. I think though Dayheart should be last, considering they are feet and huge
Okay, well
and
then get in
fire.
front of me. Nerd.
So we
What?
can make it all the way to the
Call
top
me a
with this
nerd.
branch?
Get in front of me,
Uh,
Paul.
Well, this part right here is like a less of a steep slope.
Okay.
Like this part on this triangle is like super steep, but this part of the rock is less steep. So like in general, the lighter patches of rock are less steep, and the darker patches are more steep, I guess.
Got it.
So
So
I think
I
you
could
can
I could
scramble
just
up
make
that
it
just
appear.
fine.
Okay.
Yoink. And then I don't have any map specific parts for that clearing, so you're just gonna have to imagine it.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
I'll
Just give us a
grab-
nice big green slab.
I could actually do
Greener.
that in theory.
Can I grab Gustave by the shoulder and be like, "Thank you for saving Dayheart. I appreciate you."
Why are you
Oh, I
thanking
don't know.
him? I should be thanking him. I like donk him. Like I do like a little fist and kind of lightly bonk him on the top of the head and be like, "Thank you, mustache. I really appreciate that save."
Don't worry about it. All in a day's work.
Oh, good.
I love
This is
that.
good. This is the kind of good roleplay content I need. Don't stop. Don't stop because I said something. This is not the color of green slab I wanted, but you know what? It's just gonna have to work.
So
Dayheart, how
Kendall,
did you learn how to do like the geyser move with swimming? I didn't even
that
know you
was
could do
that was not me.
That was super
That was
cool.
not me. I don't know what the fuck that was.
that. Oh,
It's
Windmill.
not like me either.
Windmill arm's so strong it makes a geyser.
While I was in the water, did I sense any like threatening presences?
Nope.
Alright, word. Good. Also, how did I feel fire-wise? Did I feel like weakened?
No, actually, you felt so like you were stiff for sure, but
Yeah.
your constitution felt better. Like molten metal, you know, if you quench it in water, it like gets stronger, but it also gets more rigid.
Yeah.
Basically like that. Same concept.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that's
it's good to know that I don't immediately die in water. That's cool to know. I actually
But you-
haven't tried to swim since. I mean, I've never tried to swim. I've never swam before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first time for everything.
Kendall, how long does it take to color a piece of paper green and put it
I'm
on the
sorry.
fucking-
I'm not coloring it. I'm adding rocks to it.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god!
Woo, rocking out with the rocks out.
Excuse
I'm
me?
gonna lose it. I'm gonna shit my pants. Okay, yeah, you guys are welcome on this map now, I guess. It's probably gonna be off scale because I didn't scale the map, but
Rock.
here you go. Here's your green with rocks on it.
Love it.
Oh my god!
I mean, I
Can
was
I call it,
expecting like
can I call this like a monument of like the rock pals clearing?
The rock pals?
Sure.
What?
Because look at them, they're two little rocks.
They're very
chilling.
much not little.
They're huge.
Boulder,
those
small
are massive
boulder.
rocks.
Wait, how big?
Oh yeah, I'm
Where
gonna
is
take
this going?
like my flask of water and walk up to Dayheart and like pour a little bit on and then poke it.
Why are you fucking serious right now? I just
Does it harden?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's interesting? And I knock it with like my finger. Ding ding ding.
I like kind of pull my arm away from you, like stop. Fucking stop.
Stop.
think I can
oh my
reach your
gosh,
arm?
Stop it.
Okay, what like I like push you away from you a little bit, like stop.
I just follow my butt. Ow.
How could you do this to me?
Oh my god.
Look at these shitty trees.
Kendall, stop
I love
adding
them.
detail. Stop. Kendall. Oh my god.
I like how I can
No!
see him zooming around.
They're moving. The trees are moving.
The tree.
Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Does this make a circle? No. How do you make the circle with the polygon tool? I don't remember.
Just make a circle, God.
I'm gonna lose it. You can't do that to me.
It says hold Alt for circle/ellipse.
Oh, thank you. So this
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
I hate it here.
God.
I hate it here. So this
Tiny
clearing is like
trees.
perfectly circular.
Ooh.
And these rocks are a dolmen, and they stand at the top of the hill.
Another fucking
Um,
dolmen.
Another
God
And this
fucking
circle
dolmen.
is like very, very slightly inclined, and it's surrounded by trees. It doesn't look good. This looks really bad, but it's like really densely packed, and it's the trees are, again, they're like super tall and super dense, and then this one like circle here doesn't have any trees in it, and so it creates this like shaft of sunlight. Just picture like God rays. Just picture God rays everywhere. And you notice
Doing it.
another disc, another metal disc,
God
but this one has a
fucking
different
damn
symbol
it.
on it. And the symbol on this one is... Actually, wait. Nope. It's the same. It's the same symbol on the same like size disc, and it's, for all intents and purposes, like identical, except it's a separate disc. And then it also has the recessed like spot in the stone, but the disc is not in it.
Is this one broken?
And it is...
Do you want to?
Huh?
No, no. You were saying?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. Go ahead.
I was saying like maybe that's where the other disc can go.
Okay, I pull the disc out of my bag and then insert.
Oh, I was carrying.
Insert.
Finally, Megazord.
You feel something magical click into place. You all feel it, but nothing visible happens. Nothing like outward happens.
Detect magic.
I just realized, where the fuck is Serena? Oh, there she is! I just said that!
Serena, you're so far away. What happens is, detect magic wise, what you notice is that's too large.
Oh my god, a
That's what you
lifesaver!
notice.
That's a big donut.
Oh my god, I love lifesavers!
What you notice with detect magic is conjuration, again, more powerfully, and it seems like it's emanating out from the center of this dolmen. But the dolmen itself, I mean, it's like another one of the magic bubbles, except the bubble itself ends at the end, like at the circle of the ring.
Word.
Okay. Did we do
And
something
that,
good?
my good friends, is where we're going to end for tonight.
Bruh.
No.
Bruh. No.
Get wrecked.
No.
No.
You're just
This
gonna have
is
to
not
wait and find out.
4 hours.
But how long?
Well, I just we'll have to schedule it. So anyway, what are your fan theories? I want to hear the fan theories about what's going on here.
A lich.
Giant's teleportation network.
A lich. I wanted to be a lich
Lich?
so bad.
This is stone bug.
Natural disaster. I think it's magic leaking.
I like how this entire time we've been in this fucking call, Tal has been sending
Crab,
shit
crab.
to the NSFW shit, the channel, and saying
Still?
my gender. She is still doing that. She's been doing
I am
this entire
listening.
time.
I can multitask.
Quit it.
I'm gonna open it, and you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be massive titties.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
you're right.
exactly,
Oh my god.
Exactly what it is.
exactly
Nope.
what it is.
Boob fetish art.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking stop recording.
Leave me be.
Wait, should I stop recording now, or do you have anything else to say?
I don't have anything else to say,
Alright,
but I am curious to hear your guys' theories, if you have any.
I'll keep recording for this.
If
Giant's
you have any.
teleportation network, like a lost civilization.
That would make sense, considering the lake thingy.
Considering the name of the game is Lost Empire, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh
thinking.
my god! No, I just realized that! No.
Wait, how long is the campaign? Just curious.
You know.
You know.
Well, I think these devices suck in magic. And they obviously have been going on for a very long time.
Interesting.
So I'm waiting to cast Detect Magic again, see if bubbles are moving towards this place or away from it.
Yeah.
Eh.
I'm thinking the bubbles are kind of like, it's like runoff almost. Maybe like something magical was going, and then it's not working properly anymore. So instead of just like being one continuous stream of magic, it's these like weird little pocketfuls of it.
Maybe it was like a protection barrier. That's why this forest is so, you can get lost with it so easily, because it used to be a protection barrier, but now it's just like, it's like that, bubbles, and like Tal said, it's probably runoff or old.
My theory is that Dayheart is going to be one of the like again.
What was that?
My theory is that Dayheart is going to be one of the fucking the people who like do the strands of fate, the fates. I think that's what they're called.
On God, that'd be fucking dope.
That's my theory, because
would be fun.
loom weaving stuff that like there's like these lines that go between people. I'm like, are they strands of fate? Ooh,
That'd be
woo.
so fucking cool.